What's up, guys? This is how I set up RCT. Doing another live stream after a whole lot of time without streaming. Hopefully, you guys haven't forgotten about me, so I'm gonna try and do this one more time here. All right, Going Rice. Damn, that was quick, Going Rice. Welcome, buddy. Let me see. Let me bring the music down a little bit. Let me bring it down all together. Hopefully you can hear me okay on your side. Hopefully everything is working proper here. I get a little comfortable here. Got myself a little hiney. So yeah, guys, this is basically my official kind of comeback. So hopefully everything's gonna work out fine. There's always a little bit of kinks going on when you try to configure everything and bring back the stream. So hopefully it won't be as bad. As you can tell by the logo, let me see on this side. No, this side right here. We're gonna be having a little bit of Nintendo Switch. Now that's been the whole rage. There's a few things that I want to go over with you guys tonight. I don't know how long it's the stream is gonna be. I'm gonna try not to make it too long and drag it for too long, but basically I want to cover several things here. First off is basically the update. I kind of handled that the last time around with the video on YouTube, where I explained what was going on. As you can see, now instead of going live from sunny Puerto Rico and tropical Puerto Rico, now in Pennsylvania, snowy Pennsylvania, because it is cold as hell over here. Thankfully, in the apartment right now, we got some heat going on, so that's why you see me in t-shirt, because everything is like nice, smooth, warm, and comfy. So basically, you can see here, woohoo, Nintendo Switch. Basically, yeah, I'm gonna start with Nintendo Switch because you guys know for the longest time that I've been a supporter since development of the Project NX, which is the code name that Nintendo gave to what we now know as the Nintendo Switch. Now it's been in development for over 2.5 years, basically a little bit longer, and I have been basically in forums and every kind of Reddit, NeoGAF article that has to do with development, close with developers and some other insiders, like every step of the way of the process. And it's been a roller coaster ride, you know. But however, I've been in several development circles with past Nintendo systems while they're in development, let's say from the GameCube on. And the hype has been different. The build-up and anticipation for the system has been very, very different. With the GameCube, there was a lot going on. There was a lot of hype. There was rumors since the very beginning that it was going to be very powerful. That came to be true. The GameCube, even with the quirky design, it was a very powerful system. Basically, one of the most powerful at the time in that generation. With the Wii, however, everything changed. Everything became about the controller. It was going to be unique. The power was put aside in terms of relevance or importance for Nintendo as a priority. With the Wii U, everything started, at least in my opinion, I can tell you from everything that I've been checking out. Oh, Monday 207. Oh man, I hope not, man. Welcome anyways. I hope it doesn't crash anymore. Yeah, GameCube. It's funny because GameCube now is remembered very fondly as like the system, the last bastion of Nintendo when it came to power. But I don't remember it that way back then. Back then, when the GameCube was basically when it was in the generation, basically it was scolded by a lot of people because of its quirky design, the colors. Everybody thought it was ugly, and it was all about the looks. It was all about the little CD, and a lot of people trashed it. It was only after when Nintendo went through the Wii route that basically they put power as a secondary priority, that then people started remembering, with rose tinted glasses, the GameCube. Me, I always loved all systems, basically from the first one on. And I'm a PC gamer. I've never been about power when it came to Nintendo consoles. I mean, yeah, Super Nintendo was awesome. It was all about those 16-bit graphics and all that stuff, but a lot of people put too much emphasis in what Nintendo used as power for their consoles. Now, before I'm going very far away from what I wanted to talk about. Basically, now I'm going to be talking about the Switch, or what used to be called the NX, because a lot has been going on. I mean, like I said, it's a roller coaster ride. A lot of hype was built in Reddit circles. Like I said, in NeoGAF, there was a lot of good hype, versus the Nintendo Wii U. When it was in development, a lot of people started trashing on the system in terms of the power level very early on. Even before news started coming out in different outlets, like the inner circles were already talking crap about the system. So basically, it built up all the negativity right up until the reveal and then subsequent launch. Now the Switch, however, or the NX, in almost every circle, everything that would come out in terms of news or rumors or whatever, it was always positive. In terms of perhaps the power that it was going to have, the design that it was going to be looking really good. However, it was divided in two camps, and this is what I'm going to try and go to the point, because I know I keep rambling on and on. Basically, there was two sides to the NX story. There was one, the possibility of it being a console, full-on powerful PS4 killer or Xbox One killer in terms of graphics and stuff like that. And then on the other side, you had the hybrid theory. Now, to be honest, I wanted for it to be a console. I would have liked for them to have a competitive console to go up against Sony and Microsoft. But I also understood from the very beginning that it could have been the hybrid. Why? Because years before, Nintendo had made a big investment in fusing the R&D departments, and they bought this big ass building that they were going to have all of their research and development teams in one building. So I always thought, if they're going to make this big of an investment, it could be possible they can go the hybrid route. So to me, basically what I thought was, regardless of what it's going to end up being, either a console or the hybrid one, it's going to be good. Both possibilities are good. If they go powerful, good. If they go hybrid, it's going to be unique. So yeah, I'm all about the games. I know it's going to be awesome, and here we are in the present. Now, before I go into the gameplay screen and show you a couple of stuff from my Nintendo Switch, my personal experience, because here's where I go to point number 2, and bear with me, guys. On the one side, it's been so positive right up until the launch of the system, that all the haters or all the people, fanboys that are going crazy trying to look for excuses or reasons to rag on the system, to fight over it. Oh, this is a piece of crap. They haven't been able to get anything because, like I said, all the hype buildup has been positive. So, basically grasping for straws, they try and search and do stuff, and here we have basically the hate train that has been building up after the launch. Now we have the reported issues. We have YouTubers going on YouTube with videos of a whole bunch of issues and stuff, which I think it could be true. It could be true. Most of it, just like many console launches, you're gonna have a lot of issues. Now, just to point out a specific example, I have a YouTuber that I follow, Super Metal Dave, and one of the guys who I very much admire. He was on the camp of the console. Like I mentioned before, you know, the two camps, console and hybrid. He was on the camp of the console, and he was very, very positive on the system, and he had a lot of developer interviews, and he had a lot of theories. Now, when the whole Laura Kale or something like that, and the other guys that were directly with the hybrid theory and Digital Foundry with the stuff that was coming out on the other camp, he was basically at odds with these people and throwing back and forth, and they had an argument. It was, you know, drama, basically drama. In the end, his theory did not pan out, and the hybrid system was the one that was revealed. Now, after that, buddy, Super Metal Dave, he really got upset. He was very disappointed. It could be viewed in his videos and his streams with Player Essence. And after that, the man he's changed. You know, it's like a lot of hate, a lot of disappointment, and he doesn't even realize it. He basically, in his last video where he's asking people to criticize the system, criticize Nintendo for these issues, as there's not a clear number right now of how many, because there's not a percentage up there. He basically had a meltdown. It looked like a meltdown. The guy was like going on and on and on. No, Nintendo has to pay for this, and this cannot go on. That's basically the mentality that's out there right now. There's a lot of negativity for, I don't know, the sole reason of being negative. You know, I try to be separate from all that. I'm all about the games. I want to have a good time. Every time there's a launch, every time there's a system, be it Sony, Microsoft, or whatever, PC gaming, Nintendo in this case, it's all about the games, having fun, and enjoying the positive, enjoying the good stuff about the system. Now, I've gone on and on. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is, don't put too much weight into all the negative stuff that's going on, because we don't have concrete numbers yet. We don't know if most of the reports are trolling. I can say on my side, and I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring the console here so you can see my final iteration. This is personally my Switch. Let me see if I can bring it up here. The last additions that I did to it was basically I put on the gel shields on it. It adds this nice little bump, making it very, very comfortable for portable mode. And yeah, it's been working fine, thank God. I don't have any issues or anything like that with the system. It's working super awesome. Now, these videos are saying that there's a whole bunch of issues with scratching. Oh yeah, and it has, I don't know if you can tell, let me see if I can point it in an angle where you can see it. It has the glass, the tempered glass. That's why it's a little bit shiny, but it doesn't have like glare or anything like that. It's thick, but not enough to make it uncomfortable for it to fit into the docking station. So it's super crazy. It's very nice. Let me put it right there in the dock. Yes, those grips are very, very comfortable to the touch. They're gel based, which they don't have any adhesive or anything like that, which, yeah, that's something that was reported. One of the companies, I forgot the name right now, that does skins for a system for consoles, they had to basically make a recall and tell people not to buy, to cancel the orders for the skins for the Switch, because the material that the console is made of, particularly the Joy-Cons, when you put adhesive to it and take it off, it basically rips the whole thing. You know, it looks very, very ugly. So they said they were not going to go with it. They had to cancel and refund a lot of the money for pre-orders already established on the skins. That, however, the grips, you don't have that issue. They come on and off real easy, no glue, no anything. And it's very snug and nice, you know, and it protects the Joy-Cons. Now, let me go into the gameplay screen here. Alright, so we're up and running. I'm going to be using the Pro Controller, which is, a lot of people have been complaining about the Pro Controller, mainly because of the price, you know, and I don't know. $70. Yeah, it's a little bit expensive when you come to think about it, because it's I kind of I kind of say that a controller should be at the most the price of a game. It shouldn't go over the price of a game for a system. This is basically $10 above game price, but to be honest, it's very high quality. It'll be a test of time, to see if it was worth it or not. But I can say it's very comfortable. The joysticks and the HD rumble and the functionality of the controller, which you have everything basically here, is working super good. Battery, it lasts a whole shit ton of time. So yeah, this is basically my main controller for playing on the TV. So as you can see here, I got several games. Got a little Shovel Knight there, the Blaster Master, which came out recently. I haven't had a lot of time basically to play them because I've been working like crazy. Tonight is a night that if I start rambling and don't make sense at one point, just call out on my bullshit and let me know so I can wake up, because I am sleep deprived right now. I haven't been able to sleep much because of work. However, I have here downloaded, I have Metal Slug 3. I'm hoping maybe Anthony comes around, and maybe Aaron also, Classic Gamer. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking here in the comments. Glowing Rice, worth it for console mode? Yes, the controller is most definitely worth it if you want to play couch style, without playing the portable side of things. It's basically the controller to have. It's much better than using the grip. Although, if you don't want to make the investment in the Pro Controller, the Joy-Cons on the grip attachment is more than serviceable. A lot of people complain about the buttons being too small, this and that, but to me, it's more like a minor gripe. It's not really uncomfortable. But, however, it doesn't compare to the Pro Controller. Pro Controller, the buttons are very, they're wide, they're nice, they have a good feel to them when you press them. The triggers are much more comfortable. So yeah, this is the one for console mode, and of course you got the Joy-Cons for portable mode. That goes without saying, is absolutely awesome. Now, which one of these do you want me to try out first? Oh wait, before I get into any of the games, just in case you guys haven't seen it yet, although there are tons of videos on this, you have, going through the menu real quick, you have the news section. It's going to be updated from time to time with a whole bunch of stuff that's going on. Fast RMX, oh yeah, it's right there first on the list because it's the one that I've been playing the most. It has the most pick up and play factor with me, limited time. The one I want to really get into, which I'm going to try tonight if I don't fall asleep after the stream, is Zelda. Because it's crazy mad good, and I really, really want to play it. But I also got to be careful with Aaron Classic Gamer, because he's been playing a lot of it, and he's going to spoil it for me. I'm going to tell him to fuck off. I don't want him to spoil this game for me. So, yeah. Basically, the second here, which is Nintendo eShop, everything is running smooth here, but there's not a lot to see right now. There's just a few games with the added Neo Geo that came in this week. But there's not much to see. There's like a few games only. That in the next few months, seeing how Nintendo's going to be adding week by week more content and more games, that's going to build up to be pretty nice. Now the album, which is not really mentioned much, is basically for, there's a button here. This button right here, let's see if okay, you see the light is shining there. This button right here is the screenshot capture button. Basically what you do is you press that button, looking at the screen right now. If you press it, you see that it says capture taking. When you go into album, you get to see all of the capture screenshot that you have so far, which then you can edit, put some text and a whole bunch of other small stuff, and then you basically post it either on Twitter and Facebook. Nintendo's saying that it's gonna be able you're gonna be able to basically upload to different social media. So I'm assuming that maybe later on they'll add like Instagram and other social media. For now, Facebook and Twitter, to me, it's basically that's all I need. But yeah, I guess there's a lot of people using different social media, so that's going to be something that's going to evolve with time, just like everything. And these are a few of the captures, screenshots that I've had from the little time playing Zelda, of course. And yeah, that's the album. Now, bear in mind, guys, this function is something, and this menu system you see right here, which is very simplified, it's lightning fast, guys. I mean, just like you're seeing it here, it goes from one screen to another. You go into the system settings, boom, you're already there. It's not like the Wii U at the beginning, and I had the Wii U since launch, and that was, oh my god, that was very painfully slow in the beginning. Even with the updates, it took a long time. After you would go like from settings to the main menu, it would take a whole bunch of time. Here, everything is light. You go from this screen, you go back, boom, back to the main menu, go into the controller settings, boom, there you have it. You know, everything is very fast, which is good. That means that the UI and the operating system is a very light thing going on. I'm guessing it doesn't use much RAM, which is good because the more RAM you have left for the games, the better. So basically, yeah, you have here the menu. I think is something that's gonna evolve with time. I'll probably start seeing after a few months in more added in the bottom. Maybe some other stuff like to manage data and stuff like that, and maybe some video, because Nintendo said that that same capture button is gonna be used for capturing video later on. Hey, Aaron, Classic Gamer in the house. What's up? Thanks, buddy. Thanks. It's good to be back. It feels good, especially since you guys are around. I'm not gonna be talking and rambling on my own, so that's a very good start. I got the Heine right here with me. So, excuse me. Ah, man, that's good. So, yeah, that basically covers the whole options and stuff. As you can see here, Aaron, I'm hoping. Oh, Bad Luck is around here too. Awesome. Alrighty. So we have Aaron Classic Gamer, Glowing Rights. We have Monday 207, and hopefully Bad Luck will be around here because I'm getting notified that he started watching. So awesome. Welcome. So yeah, that's since I've rambled for enough already, and this is basically what I have here for you guys, at least tonight. You gotta stay tuned because later on I'll probably do a follow-up if you guys liked what I'm showing here tonight. And as you can see, just like the Wii U, I had a little overlay going on with the Switch in the background because I always like for Nintendo systems to have kind of like the system within the stream, so that's why I put that in the background. Hope you guys like it. Let's boot up Fast RMX and bring that up here. Gotta check the volume. Now you guys let me know if the volume is either too low or too high. Because this game, I noticed that this game in terms of volume is a bit louder than the rest of the games so far. So it tends to go a little crazy with the music and sound effects. So if it becomes too loud, let me know. There he is. Bad Luck. Alright, made it. Now, so far I haven't opened up these two because I haven't finished Subsonic. Now, for you guys who played the first game that came out for the Wii U, Fast Racing Neo, basically it's the same game. This one has all the tracks plus the DLC from the original Wii U game. However, the main difference here, and I knew that going in, that's why I was crazy, waiting for it to come out so I can buy it, is the fact that the Wii U version ran at the most at 720p, being rendered, not upscaled, but being rendered at 720p. 60 frames per second. However, Shin'en Studio had to basically do a whole bunch of tricks, graphical tricks, to make it run and keep that frame rate up. Because, you know, it's kind of stressing the power of the Wii U. With the Switch, however, they went, like they said, they went full on 1080p rendered, 60 frames per second, and those 60 frames per second hold up even for player games. Okay, so it tells you that the Switch is at least a bit more powerful, not more so than the Wii U, because it's allowing the developers a lot more leeway in terms of adding graphical effects. Now, also another thing that you have bonus here, you have, I think, 30 tracks total, plus you have a whole bunch of other vehicles. There was something I wanted to show you guys. Hero mode is something that you can only unlock when you finish whole championship cups in the first game, but not a lot of people played it because that game was really hard. So what they did was they included this hero mode, and as soon as you win a cup, hero mode is right there. You don't have to beat it like in the hardest level in order to play it. Another thing, you have graphics here. Afro Soul, yes, baby. Afro Soul made it. Afro Soul made it. All right. Okay, Afro Soul. For you guys who don't know Afro Soul, she is my teammate, the one that you've seen before doing the team ups with multiplayer games like the Star Fox Guard and what was the other game that we used to play? That game that we used to play together on YouTube. Welcome everybody. One of the features that you have here on Fast RMX that you didn't have on the Wii U is you have the ability to add the dynamic camera exposure and chromatic aberration, which is some graphical effects that help with the coloring and stuff like that to make it look even better. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go straight into championship so you guys can check it out. I'm gonna try this one so you can see. Mercury. This one's pretty awesome in terms of graphics and stuff. These are the cars that I have so far. With the cup that I've won so far, I got this bonus car, which is new. Since this one is new,
LTD.
Yeah, it has some nice techno music basically going on. Considering that basically this kind of music is what made the Wipeout series pretty popular, it's very fitting for this type of race. 3, 2, 1. As you can see, it has effects going on. If I go silent, it's because I'm trying to concentrate because this thing is not let up. Has an Ikaruga shooter mechanic where you have to match the stripes on the floors with the color of your vehicle. You have to switch on the fly. Sometimes they switch so fast that you don't have time. If you match the wrong color, it slows you down to a fall. So I mean, the blue one here, you match the right color to get a nice speed boost. You cannot look away from the screen because it's like you're going to curve and miss, that's it. You can fly off the screen also. Wait. You like the pellets, it's funny pellets, have more turbo, and you fill up the meter, that way you can use it.
Scholastic.
Has that arcade feel, definitely. It's very, very easy to pick up and play. It's very challenging, but the graphical effects on it, man, it's really nice to look at. Really nice. The sounds, it's very, very, let's say, in terms of controls and stuff like that, very, very good, very tight. It does not mix good with thinking, but you cannot really think about it. At least when it comes to this. So, alright, let's go into the next one. I made 6th place, so not a very good placing. I don't think I'm going to be able to continue this one. Oh yeah.
Welcome to Juwaku City.
Awesome. Really? Is it that low?
2, 1.
Is the music from the game too loud, or do you guys feel that the mic is too low? Let me know and I'll do the adjustments over. Okay. I figured that could happen because this game is really, really loud. What I'll do is I'll bring I'm gonna change some settings here. You guys let me know if it works a bit better for you guys. Oh, and I just crashed. How about now, guys? Is it working now? Can you hear me? All right. Like I said, buddy, you know, it's basically getting into grips, you know, with the settings and stuff, you know, because before I used to do this 2-3 times a week. Now, of course, with all the work going on, I'm not going to have as much time, but I'll start little by little, starting to stream for you guys and then come back to the place where I was before, maybe more. I get to stream more times a week. It all depends how I can fit this with my work schedule, which right now is really, really intense. All right. Yes, sir. Pro controller right here. Now what I'm not doing, which is basically the reason why you're seeing me crash a little bit with the side and stuff, is using the top trigger buttons for sliding, power sliding, which helps a lot. It's kind of like a mechanic that the Wipeout series has, and F-Zero to a certain point, that helps you ease in the curves a little bit better. But I gotta say, this is not the type of game that you should be playing while you're doing streaming if you wanna like chat with buddies and stuff, because you need to be like completely focused. Because every little, you know, mistake that you make, you pay for it in this game. It doesn't let up. Very intense. Yep, battery life on this thing is awesome, man. I have no idea of how much I played with it on the first charge, like the single charge since I got it from launch. Like I said, I charged it full charge, and I haven't needed to charge it again so far, so it's been good. It doesn't have, because it's like half the charge time from the Wii U Pro Controller, because the Pro Controller on the Wii U, that one lasted for 80 hours. That one had some mad battery charge in it. If you guys get motion sickness, you cannot play this game. This game is freaking amazing. And you know what's more amazing about this freaking game? The size. I mean, look at this game, and this game basically does not have even 1 gig. This is 800 and something megabytes. incredible as that may seem. You found the Wii U Pro controller uncomfortable? Cause I kind of liked it. I mean, it was a little bit odd because of the joystick placement. This one is more like the Xbox style, which I'm more than used to because of PC gaming. And the other one had both analogs back in the top, but I kind of liked it, especially after playing Mario Kart for so much. You kind of get used to it really quick. And the gamepad also. I like both of them. But this one, the layout, going back to the 360 style kind of joystick thing, is a lot better. Okay, so now you can see on the fly as I go into the menu, I just press X to close the software. Boom, that's it. No waiting, no loading, nothing. Everything is really good, really smooth. Now I'm gonna go here really quick because I know Aaron is, oh my god, he's bursting at the seams to tell me about Zelda and the stuff that he's found so far. You better not, cause I'm gonna curse you out if you start. No fucking spoilers, dude. Don't mess with me. I'm kidding, man. No, but for real, I don't like spoilers. I don't like that shit. So yeah, you can ask Afro Soul. I don't like spoilers, and I be fighting with her all the time when we talk about movies and stuff or series. I tell her, don't tell me anything, don't spoil it for me, because I'm gonna get pissed off. So yeah, I haven't been able to play Zelda for a lot because Zelda is not a game that you can pick up for 5 minutes. Zelda is a badass game. Yeah, Gloria Rice. You tell Aaron, no spoilers, alright? Basically, I left this. I'm still exploring like the first few shrines. To me, I think these are like the tutorial shrines where you get like the basic little powers and stuff. Still very early on. But even so, even being at this early stage, it's so freaking amazing, man. The ambient sounds and all the stuff going on, it's crazy. As you can see here, I got the DLC purchase. Oh yeah, I have no idea when the fucker is coming out, but you know, I don't care. I already have it, you know. And of course, everything is worth it. A lot of people complaining because, oh my god, Nintendo's doing a DLC and this and that. Yeah, whatever. Remember, they're not Activision. They're not Electronic Arts. They're not gonna gouge you. At least they don't have the president or the, you know, they don't have the background or the history of screwing you over with DLC. So let's cut them some slack and let's watch and see where they go with the DLC. Because so far the DLC on the Mario Kart has been awesome. You know, I can't remember right now if they've done anything else, but judging by Mario Kart, man, awesome. Where's Anthony? There he goes. All right, meow meow, buddy. Oh wait, got a bat here. Anthony comes in exactly when there's a bat out of hell coming in here. Key swing. So as you can see, my buddy Link here is advertising the Switch with a red shirt. That's basically one of the bonuses from buying the DLC. Supposedly, I'm gonna have three chests that I'm gonna be able to open and get some useful items. That's what Nintendo was calling them. Nothing specific yet. Basically, where I left it was walking over to the next temple, which is this one right here. But I'm not gonna play too much of this because this is Zelda. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You know, as much as I want to chat and show you guys, Zelda is something that I'm sorry, I'm gonna sound like a fucking antisocial person, but this is something that I want to play on my own. You know, alone, just go and immerse myself in the game because it's that good. It's really that good of a game. It's not something I can't understand. I couldn't do it. There's a whole bunch of people doing playthroughs. I've tried to avoid every single playthrough because that's something that a lot of people who know me from years and years, they know I don't like to play with strategy guides. I despise them. I don't like to play with YouTube videos. Yeah, I'm old. Yeah, go figure. If you haven't figured already, yeah, that'll tell you. I don't like YouTube videos. I don't like to be having me holding hands and showing me the way. No, I like to discover shit on my own. That's the way we play. Old schoolers play that way. We like to, go through it on our own. So basically, yeah, this is the type of game that you just want to hide under a rock and bury yourself like for 100 hours and try to find like every single fucking thing that you can, and every time you discover something like that, it's like, whoa, that's really awesome. So hopefully that's what I'm going to be doing with this game very soon, as soon as I get some sleep. But there's so many little details and stuff. What's that dog face about? What's up? What's up? No, Glory Rice, I don't have the police car. That's nice. Police car switch. Yeah, that's a new one. Yeah, I have. Okay, I'm gonna have to take it off to show you. Hold on. That's another thing. I can just take it off here. Basically, I have this one has blue, but it's because of the shields. Let me see if I can take one off. That's the cool thing about this. You see how the cover works? And there you have it. That's the gray one. And this is the shield right here. It has a little bump in the back, make it feel like a controller, because you see the Joy-Cons are flat in nature. And this one right here adds a little bit of ass to it, you see? Gives it that nice little bumpy bump artificial thing, and you can just grab it in the back. Okay, no, sorry. Bad mental picture there. I'm sorry. Ended up sounding a little pervy. But yeah, it adds that back. Tap that back. Yeah. That's right. ASS, brother. Adds a little ASS to it. Oh my God, Afro Soul is going to kill me. But yeah, that's beside the point. So yeah, you just slide it on and it goes right back on, nice and snug, doesn't fall off. Really, really good stuff. And for $7.99, you can't beat that, man. All right, there you go. Back we go in. She haven't said anything. She's quiet. Either she fell asleep or she's off because she hasn't commented yet. Oh my God. But yeah, it adds a little bit of back. She knows I love the back. She knows that, but I'm not going to go into that because then I'm going to get into trouble. Okay, so Zelda, man. Now this is the map screen. I'm gonna go real quick through this because I haven't opened up or discovered a lot. Menu screens, inventory. Here you can check out stuff. I'm not gonna bog you down with this kind of stuff because there are tons of videos on YouTube where you can get like walkthroughs through all the stuff that's here. But I can say, man, I missed out. I confess I missed out on Skyward Sword for the Wii. So, of course, my last game being played was Twilight Princess. So, of course, I was jonesing for some Zelda. And I had to wait all through the Wii U life cycle up until now. Since it was announced that it was coming out on the Switch, I said, fuck it, I'll wait for it on the Switch because I'm gonna get it anyways in launch, so why not? So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here and bring up some of the other games. It's not gonna be really that much interesting watching me walk around and shit and grab stuff unless I just sit down and do a playthrough, which I don't see myself doing until I finish the game. Since Anthony is already here, and you see I have something for you, my friend. See, I have a Neo Geo game. Neo Geo Metal Slug 3. Yeah, dude. So yeah, I'm gonna play this for you guys so you can see the Twitchy app on because you're watching it on Apple TV. Okay. So guys, as you can see here, this is basically what you get in these Neo Geo conversions for the Switch. You get to play it Japanese original version, high score mode, or English. Caravan mode, I haven't tried it yet. I don't know what caravan mode is. Six, 7 AES games. Okay. So let's go for the English version. As you can see, when you select the user, it attaches the Neo Geo logo to it, the game logo. Right now, I'm very, very happy on the one side that we already have these. I thought they were going to take a little bit more time because these were at the Japanese launch in the eShop. And I almost caved in and made a Japanese account, but then when I saw this, I was looking for Blaster Master and I saw 6 games already for Neo Geo available. But guess what disappointed the fuck out of me? No Samurai Showdown. Yeah, that's right. You don't do that shit. You need to have, if you're gonna have Neo Geo games, you need to have at least one Samurai Showdown. However, my disappointment did not last for very long because what I did find here on this one, I only purchased one. I could have bought the whole 6 of them, but I just went for one just to see what comes included. If it's just a straight up emulated game, what does it have? And it's pretty nice. It's a pretty tight conversion. Gives you a nice list of options. If anything, I find that maybe the brightness and colors of it is a little, I don't know, it seems a little washed out. However, you can mess around with the list of options, as you can see here. You get to mess around with the display settings. You can have a border on the outside, change the position, size of the display, orientation. You can have a wallpaper mode to cover the areas that the game does not. And you can apply different filters to the game to make it look like the arcade original. You can add scan lines and some other stuff. Let me use the D-pad because I'm going all over the place. You see, you can add, some of them have stronger scan lines than others, kind of to give you that CRT feel. You can add also a wider display, like this is like, it's like the original and then extended version, which is like more of the game. But since the game was made to fit a certain resolution, you can only see up to a certain point. Here you can actually expand on that. And of course you can also stretch the size of the screen as well if you want to cover the whole screen, but that's not going to look very good. Let's keep it a little closer to the size and ratio of the original. That is true. And here, the settings, you have L for coins, kind of like the way I have my emulators and Hyperspin to work. Use always the top shoulder buttons for credits, and then you use the R button or R shoulder button to start. and it's completely configurable too. Yep. Nice little beautiful scan lines for effect. Now I'm not even close as good as my buddy Aaron Classic Gamer at this game, but just to give you an idea how faithful it is. Yes, it does. It gives that authenticity flair to the game. I myself, I know I tend to be more of a add a little bit more HD to the stuff, to the originals, because like when I use filters on the classic games, on the Hyperspin, I tend to go for higher quality filters and make it look like HD and stuff like that. But if you really want the original feel, you're looking, you know, to have it as close as possible to the original thing. You know, scan lines help a lot. As you can see, I already got my ass handed to me. Like I said, I'm not as good as Aaron. I'm gonna go top route. Oh! Just when I was about to eat watermelon. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Going Rice. For some reason, it's nice and everything, but the colors seem, at least for this game, I don't know if it's the same thing on, because you have World Heroes and you have King of Fighters, and you have the other one that I could pick up is oh my god, what was the other one? Shock Troopers. That's one that I'll probably pick up, and you guys know that I love that game. But this one feels like the colors are a little washed out. They feel a little too on the light side, because this game is pretty rich in colors. I mean, it's serviceable and everything. I don't know if you can eventually mess around with the settings a little bit more to get more out of it. I don't know if it has to do anything with the RGB setting, because I have it in full array. But yeah, but at least when you play it in portable, you don't feel it that way. It's more like when it goes on display in console mode that you feel it a little bit washed out. When you play it portable mode, I don't know if it's because it goes back to the 720 resolution thing, that it looks more crisp and colorful. Yeah, that's gonna be my next one. That's gonna be my next purchase, to be completely honest. Shock Troopers, and that is if they don't bring Samurai Showdown, which was a dumbass move. They should have had that one at least, if not the first one, the second one, which was the more popular one, I think, among hardcore fans. They should have it. Of course, I would love to have Samurai Showdown 5, you know, the special edition one, the one without the unedited one, the uncut one, but of course that's me. But it's okay, because I have it like 7 different ways in other systems and stuff, so I can wait a little longer. Now, over here we have classic style gaming with Shovel Knight. This is kind of a prequel to the Shovel Knight series. This one was at a very good price. It was $9.99, so I gave it a go. And last but not least, Blaster Master. So I'm gonna play Shovel Knight first. Close this up. Ooh, yeah, good. Well, basically, Metal Slug, all the Neo Geo games available, they are at $7.99. Now, that's something. The price right now, considering there's not a lot of games, I find it to be a little steep, on the steep side. But considering that's not much to play and there's not much to buy, it's okay for now. But I think they should lower the price a little bit to make it more accessible. However, it's good that they have this kind of pricing, at least for now, because it gives kind of a little boost to those developers and incentives to bring even more games later on. So hopefully that'll be the case. Yeah, $5. I completely agree with you, Glowing Rice. $5 would be much more accessible. Considering, because that's not to take away anything from the Neo Geo platform, because you know the games are worth it and everything, and considering that the price of the original games when they came out, you know, $7 or $8 is a steal. However, considering that these are games that have been before in the virtual console and different platforms and the Wii and stuff like that, and I think for even cheaper than that, it's kind of hard pill to swallow to pay for that, you know, that price right now. But it's okay. Like I said, like the initial weeks, the first few months where there's hardly any games, that's a good price to have. Capitalize on that, you know, that there's not a lot of games to choose from. But once the competition start coming in, you better start bringing those prices down, because if not, they're not going to move anything at all. So what is Shovel Knight Spectre of Torture? This is basically a prequel of sorts. This character that you get to use here, I'm going to start a new one so I don't mess with my game file there. Basically, this is, from what I understand, because I'm not very up to speed with the whole Shovel Knight series in terms of story, but from what I understand, either this character is sort of like a mini boss from the game, or a boss, and you get to play his side of the story in this game. That's what I believe. I could be wrong. If I am, please correct me. And basically his mission is cool because he's kind of like a knight slash Grim Reaper ninja kind of deal going on, which is pretty cool. It harkens back to the Ninja Gaiden series and stuff like that in terms of gameplay, which is always a good thing. Always. Well, co-op in the sense of multiplayer is what you mean, Glory Rice? Oh, Amiibo. Okay. Let me go through because I'm not too up to speed with the chat. I'm checking you guys got a nice conversation going on with the Amiibo and the Neo Geo games. Hi, Aaron. On a brewery? I can imagine. Switch and some beer. That's a very nice combination. For sure. Now, another thing, guys, before I get into the gameplay, I need to ask you guys if you guys got any suggestions in terms of games that you want me to stream for you guys, because I have a shit ton. Oh my god, the backlog of PC games that I have is humongous. I mean, all the time that I've been out of streaming, I've been like gathering games. The recent one that I got is the Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on PC, and I'm planning on getting probably next week Nier Automata for Steam. That's gonna look amazing, and that's platinum. You know, that's gonna be fun. So yeah, anything that you guys want me to do, I know that Glowing Rice is gonna want me to do shoot 'em ups. I gotta look through the indie section in or the shoot 'em up section in Steam to see what nice little gems I can find to have for Glowing Rice specifically. But yeah, and that way I can bust out the arcade stick, which I haven't given it a good workout in a few months. So yeah. So all right, I'll take into consideration. Drop a line on Twitter and let me know any game that you would like, anything that you are maybe currently on the fence about and you want to try out. Maybe I have it and I can show you guys or whatever, and we'll talk about it. Talk shop like we do here. Now, let's see. Here we go. So this is basically this is kind of like Ninja Gaiden crossed with Strider. As you can see, has like a wide attack, or has at least some good range. But it's very simple stuff. So you have the Ninja Gaiden wall climbing, skating, and stuff. There's even a gameplay mechanic where you jump, and by hitting the attack, you kind of like jump and scale on an enemy while you're attacking it to make it to higher places. It's a very nice mechanic. Takes a little time to get used to because there's two mechanics. There's like one where you walk up the wall, and then from there you kind of like jump to the other side. I can't make it stick. There you go. Oh, had it. There you go. Now I can't hear the game. And I need to hear the game at least a little bit. Okay. Now on the green stuff you cannot walk. You can only walk on the brick color stuff. So that's another mechanic that you gotta be careful about. See, I cannot go up here or up here. I can only go up this way. So it makes you think, or at least early on, it tells you that there's gonna have some high challenge platforming. Because that way you gotta like plan where you're gonna go so you don't fall into a pit. Like right here. Oh! Not good. Walk up. There you go. Yeah, see, it's kind of like extremes with some of the games. Like Fast RMX, the sound on it is crazy loud. Now this one, since we have like the 8-bit style of music, we can bring it up on natural too. But it even has the sounds of kind of like, it feels like Ninja Gaiden and Double Dragon. See, this is what I was talking about. You see those little flames? Those are jumping points that the only way that you can use them is slashing when you hit them. So I jump on them, slash, and it kind of like propels you to where you need to go. There's a lot of that in here. This basically is like a save point. Nice little spikes. The one hit kills. So either you learn how to do this shit or you die. And the first little mini boss. Oh. Taking no shit from no sleepy dragon. use them. Oh! Has a downward attack, but I still haven't gotten that one pretty down pat. I think it's diagonal. But the character is pretty awesome because I played Shovel Knight, and the mechanic with that game is basically you have the shovel and you can use it in different directions to do stuff. If you use it downward, it has like a pogo stick kind of effect going on. But this one is much more appealing because this one looks like more like a warrior in a more truer sense. I think Shovel Knight is more like he's a cool character. Don't get me wrong, but it's like it's more goofy in nature than this one. This one is a little bit like more serious. Now let's see. Been going on for, oh my god, I've been already an hour here. Jeez, time flies when you're having fun. I'm gonna see if I get to the next continue point so I can show you guys the last of the games that I have there. Because Snipper Clips, I have Snipper Clips that is a demo, and that one I still haven't tried it out. I downloaded it to have something like more variety and stuff. But that's a game that I understand that's better to play with 2 players. And since that is not going to happen, at least for me, for a long time, unless it's online, of course, there's not much use for me on that. There you go. I'm willing to bet that this one has plenty of secrets for you to discover. Oh yeah. But the one, in my opinion, Doran Rice, that's gonna make them come back to where they're gonna be receiving more praise than hate is when they announce a Metroid. And believe me, I have this heartfelt feeling that that's gonna happen on E3. I'm willing to stake my pride on it that come this E3, they're gonna be showing either 1 or 2 Metroids on the show. I'm hoping that is that's what's gonna happen. But yeah, if they show off a Metroid, one, because see, it's a win-win situation when you think about it. Let me go to the menu screen and close the game up. Again, I cannot get over the fact of how fast this thing, the menu system works, and you go from one screen to another, game to UI to game. It's freaking amazing, man. And a stark contrast from the Wii U user experience. So if they go Metroid 2D, it's gonna be amazing. People are gonna cry. They're gonna be tears everywhere. Everybody's gonna be, oh my god, I can't believe it's. And if they go 3D and they go Prime, then they're gonna have back the haters, part of the hating people from the community, because then they're gonna be going, oh, Nintendo suck. Oh no, wait, they have a Metroid Prime. It looks interesting. It's not PlayStation quality, but it has some nice graphics, and that's basically what we need. We need to shut these people up because they're making a lot of noise. And just to throw it out there, I know I sound like a broken record. Aaron, I know you're gonna be the first one who's gonna go face palm and gonna go, oh my god, he's gonna go on a soap box and start rambling again. But no, I'm gonna make it quick. You know, Aaron, in our conversations, and to a certain extent, Anthony, you know this as well in other streams that I've had. I've mentioned this before. The Nintendo hate is not a thing. It's like it's part of a figment of my imagination or the imaginations of a few. It's real. It's been happening for a long time, and recently with the Switch, if you notice, since there wasn't a lot of negative stuff for people to adhere to in order to troll on Nintendo, people have started getting more creative and being more vocal and being more public about it. You see, before I would have to point it out to make some people realize that it was going on. Now I don't have to even bother. I just sit back and just look and let all hell break loose. Because you go to YouTube, you go to N4G, you go to any of these aggregator sites to look for information, and what you find is a whole bunch of haters hating on Nintendo fans. And it's not Nintendo alone, because see, it's not like before where we had the 8-bit and 16-bit wars where you could be a Sega fan, I could be a Nintendo fan, and we go on and on. No, my system has better bits and graphics and this and that. No, it's basically, to me, I believe, you remember back in the day when gaming, we used to be the geeks and the nerds, and we used to be like the cast out people, like, oh my god, look at that geek or that nerd playing that game. Whoa, what a dweeb. And you know how people used to look down on us back then when gaming was, in its infancy. You know how good that really felt when you would find another gamer buddy and you would find that you have a peer, because the rest of the world would think that you were like nuts, crazy, or some kind of cave dweller or something like that. Well, those kind of people that used to look down on us back then, those are the kind of people that are fanboys today. That is my theory. Okay? This is my psychological profile, and I'm sharing this with you guys. Console fanboys, the ones that are making the most noise, the ones that go hating on the internet and talk about resolution 900p versus 1080p, and oh my god, Nintendo fans, they don't buy third party. Nintendo fans, they are delusional. Nintendo fans, this and that. Oh, Xbox. Those are the same fucking people that used to look at us and call us geeks and dweebs and nerds because they could not understand, that little brain could not wrap around the fact that we like video games. Now they are part of the casual majority that buys consoles nowadays. It's a sad fact. Us hardcore gamer, the real gamer, the old school gamer, we need to stick together, and we need to not put up with this shit any longer, because it's being a cancer to our hobby, to our industry, and we need to make our voice louder than theirs, because theirs is pretty loud because they have the numbers. We have to admit it. When a console launches, be it a new PlayStation, be it a new Xbox, a new Nintendo console, it is the casual that takes the numbers and makes it reach the stratosphere. We have to give it to them. We are in the minority. Hardcore gamers and fans, the real fans, the one that invest money and love and cherish the games, we are few compared to the casuals, compared to these people making noise. However, we do have ourselves some pull as well. You know why? Because we are the early fucking adopters. We are the ones that put up. We become the beta testers for all the companies, not Nintendo alone, but everything from Steam to Microsoft to Sony and Nintendo. We are there from day one. These people, they come after the party has started. Okay? We pay for the party. So we need to make our voice louder and demonstrate that we are not going to take this shit any longer, man. Everything is negative and negative and negative and trolling and trolling. It shouldn't be like that. I don't know how we're going to get there, but we should do something. At least be more vocal about it. Fight back. hell, you know? Why take the shit from these people? But anyways, yeah. Let's go and try this out. This is going to be the last game for tonight, guys. It's been a pleasure having you here with me. You don't know how happy you make me by allowing me be in your company tonight. After so long, it feels so good. Renegade Nintendo. That sounds pretty cool. That sounds, I kind of like, I'll probably do something like that with Aaron, Relic Outlaws, RNC. It sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. So the last game for tonight, after thanking you guys for being here, I'm going to give Afro Soul a call because she dropped by and then she kind of left. She probably fell asleep because she has to work tomorrow too. Blaster Master. Now this one right here, oh my god. If you guys don't know why I love Blaster Master so much, I don't know what to say. I already don't. Look at it right there, Sunsoft. Oh, just looking at that logo reminds me of Batman on the NES. Oh man, Blaster Master. Now this one I need to raise the volume for this one because what do you call the soundtrack on this is freaking beautiful. Bleeps and blops. Oh yeah, I love my bleeps and blops. So yeah, basically this is a prequel of sorts of the original Blaster Master. It has some things. I had the WiiWare version that I streamed for you guys a long time ago, and that was a Blaster Master. It was kind of like a remake or reimagined original Blaster Master. It had new HD graphics and stuff like that. Really, really nice game. It had a remastered soundtrack, but this one takes it to a new level because this one mixes the old style graphics and sound and they add to them, kind of like what happened with Mega Man 9 and 10. This one adds to the graphics. However, they don't stay 8-bit. This one feels like a blending of 8 and 16-bit graphics, which makes it even better. I mean, it has a shit ton of power-ups and stuff like that from the little that I have played. But basically, this one right here is a prequel. It's a prequel to the game, the Blaster Master original. Exactly. Because basically, the personality that developers developed for the games were based on cinematics like these, cutscenes. So of course, you don't have a lot of resources to have voice. You basically tell a tale, tell a story. Nowadays, you cannot. People criticize even that. If you don't have, voice acting or have like the same guy doing the same, different characters over and over again, it gets old, man. You need variety. You need I don't know. I guess it all starts with a good story. If you don't have a good story to tell, then don't bother, hiring this voice actor or the other voice actress or whatever, because the story's still going to be shitty. So why are you going to pay for somebody to do the voice? Oh, I forgot, guys. This one doesn't have the Pro Controller support yet. It's coming in a patch, I think that on the 16th is coming the patch for the Pro Controller. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take out the Joy-Cons controller from the tablet, sorry. Because, see, that way I can play it for you guys. I'm gonna be honest, this is the first time that I play like this. So I don't know how I'm gonna feel because I have the grip put away. I'm not gonna go get it. And this is gonna be, at least for me, the first time that I ever play since I got the system with only the Joy-Cons in my hand. So let's see how that works out. Okay, so we have here weapon select. Jump is B, which is good. I like that. And Y is shoot. Enter, exit vehicle, and sub weapon. Perfect. I don't need to change a thing. Let's do this. I have to agree with you, Growing Rice. Ninja Spirit is the shit. I played it so many times in the streams that Aaron already sees it and goes like, oh boy, here he goes. Ninja Spirit again. Yeah. Me like me some Ninja Spirit. Now check out the soundtrack. The opening cutscene is the same. Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh, it feels good. Even having your hands separated doesn't feel, at least for now, it doesn't feel weird. It's pretty precise. The 8-way shooting. I want to get out of the car. Hey, little dude! Hey, little dude with a pistol! Got a pea shooter. Yes. It's one of the most memorable soundtracks from the NES. And this is basically the same initial stage from the first one. Oh! Doesn't have any hovering? Huh. I could have sworn that the car had like some kind of like hovering. Oh man, the floaty feeling. That is something that's gonna take some getting used to. Oh, not good, not good, not good. Get out of there. I need to move out of here quick. Yes. Now, where is the secondary weapon? There it is. Got me some rockets. Here, you get to play outside of the ring. Alien Crush, Pinball, yeah, and Devil's Crush too. Woohoo! Somebody mentioned Splatterhouse. Splatterhouse, Splatterhouse. Dude, get killed, little dude. Pea shooter. Ow. Now on this section is where the graphics get a huge bump up. Because I remember the original, it didn't look this good. By far. Lots of primary colors, but not much in the way of character design and stuff. This one has a lot more detail. Whoa. Damn, I'm almost dead already. Oh, I almost had him. Oh, my God. Okay, that was a map. I thought it was a weapon. Treasure. Give me treasure. No. Soldier Blade, yes. I think I got to stream that one on Shoot 'em Up. Shoot 'em Up Crossfire. A little on the easy side, Soldier Blade, but so nice. At least in terms of graphics and stuff. One of the better looking ones. Nope. Over here. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna stop it here. At least I gave you guys a little taste of what to expect, or what at least what I have so far on the Switch. Taking into consideration that it's only been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks at most. But yeah, basically this is gonna be the first, hopefully, of a lot more streams. I hope to have you guys here for the ride. Of course, Quaddy is gonna be something that's gonna be raised in the next few months as well, because I'm awaiting some funds. The whole tax return thing is taking a little bit more than I expected, but I'm gonna do some major upgrades on the PC. I'm not gonna say what yet, but it'll probably take me to the point where I'll be able to stream for you guys in 4K and do some more stuff, add some more flair to the whole channel and stuff. So, but that's, coming soon. That's baby steps for now. Thanks a lot again, guys, for being here. You guys take care. Let me know on Twitter or YouTube comments or whatever what you would like me to feature. But soon, next up, Glowing Rice, I promise. The next one is going to be a Shoot 'em Up Crossfire. I'm going to do that for you. And after that, Anthony, of course, I have to do something Neo Geo, because you know that if I come back, I need to come back with a Neo Geo. So I'll probably do a top whatever list, top 10, top 15, 25. I don't care. As long as I do something to make you smile for a little while, I'm all for that. Aaron, thanks for being here too, and anybody out there aside from you guys that's watching, I hope you like what you saw, and I see you soon, guys. Take care, game on, see you guys.